Hey everyone, it's Paul again. I just wanted to do a quick video on a little experiment I've been doing. This is around, of course, propagation of African violets, but the background is I had an African violet where it was a brand new violet that I had just purchased, and one of the leaves, I guess in transit when it was going to its first destination before it came home with me, it must have gotten banged up in transit, so one of the leaves kind of bent and snapped. And under normal circumstances, I would take that piece because it was starting to wilt and it wasn't looking too good. And, we learned that you just throw those types of things away and use the rest of the leaf with the petiole to propagate. Well, I said, you know what? I don't want to throw that away. I feel bad throwing it away. So I'm going to try to propagate it. So I did. I took the leaf and I put it in a little shot glass of water because I like using little shot glasses for propagation of small leaves and small plants. And I set it right next to a light fixture, fluorescent light fixture with a tube, and kept the water right up a little bit above the cut of the leaf. I kept tending to it, watching it for a couple of weeks. I noticed that roots started coming out of the veins that are on the leaf. So I said, this is exciting. Maybe this will work. So I kept tending to it, kept it nice and warm, nice and bright, and sure enough, from the leaf veins has sprouted some baby plants. Look at that. This vein here, this secondary vein, there are roots coming out of there, and there could be a crown that comes out of there as well. This type of propagation you see a lot in Rex begonia, where they do leaf portions, leaf cones, leaf circles, all different ways to propagate from sections or pieces of leaves for Rex begonias. So I said, what's the difference? Why can't I do that with an African violet? And I did. So now I'm not going to throw leaves away anymore. Really cool, right? There's about 5 or 6 leaves here. So this is going to be potted up really soon. I may wait for this little cluster of roots to hopefully give me a crown or two. I'll see how long that takes if it does, and then I'll pot it up. Otherwise, I'll just pot this up because I've already gotten a little plant growing there. Very exciting, right? So when you get little pieces of leaf that fall off or that break, don't throw them away. Try propagating them. I also did the same thing with another broken leaf in soil propagation, just to see what's the difference. Will it work? And sure enough, there it is. Can you see the little baby leaf there? Obviously not as big and not as quick as the water propagation, probably because it wasn't in as bright a light and wasn't kept as warm. So I definitely recommend for any type of propagation, but in particular water, it seems to be pretty obvious. Bright light, very, very bright light, and warm temperatures will give you quick propagation. Another thing that I did in my little experimentation is the propagating or the attempt to propagate a very, very young leaf. People always say, oh, you can't take the young leaves. You can't take the old leaves. You got to take the third row or around the third, fourth row of leaves that are sprouting from the crown. Well, I took a baby leaf, really, really young. This is a standard, mind you, a standard size violet. So that's how small this leaf was. I really wanted to get a good gauge on this. Well, I stuck it in water, kept it nice and warm, gave it bright light. I got a crown and got some roots. Boom, like that. So pretty much anything is possible under the right circumstances and with the right care. So if you lose a baby leaf or a young leaf for any reason, don't throw it away. Give it a shot. You never know what can happen, as you can see. Here is another water propagation. This one sprouted very quickly because, again, I kept this in bright light and warm temperatures. Look at those healthy roots. Just so awesome and so pretty and supple and ready to go. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, that's about it for this video. But if you lose portions of leaves, I say give it a shot. Go propagating. Go crazy. Experiment. I love experimenting. You never know what you're going to figure out and what's possible with these plants. They never cease to amaze. So yeah, subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave comments, questions, anything. Share your experiences. I would love to hear them. I love talking plants. So this is Paul from Puny Plants, and I'll see you in the next video.